Welcome to VDG Sports. I'm your host, Vince Douglas Gregory. NHL time? Yes, it is NHL time. And I must bring up and discuss the All-Star Game and how they should do things going forward, moving forward, and from here on out. You might already know, and if you don't, I'm here to friendly remind you, I'm not a fan of any All-Star Game across all of the sports leagues. I think it's a glorified exhibition game. Most of the players can get a rest or need a rest if you want to. How about this? I can compromise. Give them trophies for making the All-Star Game. We give trophies for everything else anyway, participation trophies. So let's give them a participation trophy for making the All-Star Game, or an award or a certificate or something to let them know that they're an all-star and not a loser. And I'm not just saying this for the NHL. I'm saying this is for all sports in general, and that's how I feel about that. Meanwhile, I can't really fault the NHL for changing or adding new events to the All-Star Game. If there's one thing that I always say, and there's one thing that I believe in, is modernizing and keeping things a little fresh. That new. Everybody wants the new. Everybody likes the new. Sure, that old trusty blankie feels good. It feels nice, but ain't nothing like the new. And so adding more competitions or adding to the All-Star Game, the All-Star festivities itself is a win in my eyes, and can't be anything to be poo-pooed on, or shouldn't be anything to be looked at in a negative light, because they are trying. I'd rather for them to try different things, whether it work or not, or see what works. And how about this? You can, every year, if you continue to have an All-Star Game, All-Star Weekend, or All-Star whatever you want to call it, if you continue having it, wherever city you have it in, or wherever you have it in, have a few competitions specific to that city traditions, that city's festivities, and just incorporate it into that All-Star. That will be interesting. That will definitely get the locals there to the barn, to wherever it's going to be at. And once you get the locals there and this gets out, the words get out of how exciting it is, and you can watch it and you can see it for yourself, and then you're constantly thinking about next season, next year, it's going to be there. I wonder what they're going to do. This place is known for XYZ. Which one are they going to do? What new event are they going to incorporate? And just that alone will entice the casual. Just that alone will give the hardcore fanatic that new, that's something that they've been craving. Just that alone will pique the interest of those with the attention span of a fly. And yes, I actually did look up and see what the attention span of a fly is, and it's comparable. It is comparable. So adding new events based on where the All-Star Game is taking place is definitely something that should be looked into, and definitely something that should be carried on, and definitely something that should be integrated into All-Star stuff. Unless you just go ahead and give everybody trophies for making All-Star. You just go ahead and pass out trophies to everyone for making it. That would be my suggestion. I would lean towards that, even though I'm not a participation trophy kind of guy. However, if you're going to continue to do the All-Star, why not just do that and not have the game, period? And that's for everybody. That is for everybody. What do you think? Do you think it's feasible, it's possible to just change it up and add new events every year? Or would you be willing to accept that certain players make the All-Star, give them a certificate, give them some recognition to let them know that they made it, and just give everybody the rest? There are many different options, many different choices, and none of them are right, none of them are wrong. But it's wrong if you don't say anything or comment. You know what to do.